something, such as daily tasks and things we do every day, or an object, like this Xbox remote. Without this remote, the Xbox wouldn't be able to function, and therefore I can control it through this remote, just like a nucleus. The nucleus controls the cell, tells it what to do.
The cell nucleus acts like the brain of the cell. It helps control eating, movement, and reproduction. Not all cells have a nucleus. Biology breaks cell types into eukaryotic, those with a defined nucleus, and prokaryotic, those without. You don't need a nucleus to have DNA. A defined nucleus that holds genetic code is an advanced feature in a cell. The mitochondria is very important to the cell because it breaks down nutrients much like the digestive system. A mitochondrion, plural mitochondria, is a membrane-closed organelle found in most eukaryotic cells. These organelles range from 0.15 to 1.1 micrometer in diameter. Mitochondria are sometimes described as cellular power plants because they generate most of the cell's supply of adenosine triphosphate, used in the source of chemical energy. A vacuole is like a trash can in the way that it contains all materials that may be harmful to a cell, like a trash can contains materials that may be harmful for us. Is a membrane-bound organelle which is present in plant, protist, animal, and some bacterial cells.
The smooth ER acts as a storage. It holds ions which are very important to the cell, just like this box holds items that are important to me.
A smooth ER acts as storage organelle in the cell. It is important in the creation and storage of steroids. It also stores ions in the solution and may need later on in time. Ready?
Ribosomes are the protein builders for the cell, just like construction workers are builders for the house.
A ribosome is a component of a cell that synthesizes the protein chains. It assembles 20 specific amino acid molecules to form particular protein molecule determined by the nucleotide sequence of RNA molecules. A cell wall provides a protected framework that helps this plant cell survive. Much like a wall keeps us safe from the outside and protects us. While cell membranes might be around every cell, cell walls made of cellulose are only found around plant cells. Cell walls are made of specialized sugars called cellulose. Cellulose provides a protected framework for a plant cell to survive. Cell walls also help a plant keep its shape. While they do protect the cells, cell walls and cellulose also allow plants to grow to great heights.
Chloroplasts are the food producers of a cell, similar to how a store that sells food is a food producer for people. Chloroplast, membrane-bound organelle, and the site of the photosynthesis and ATP production in autotrophic plant cells. Like mitochondria, chloroplasts contain their own circular DNA molecules. In fact, chloroplast DNA, including the protein coding RBCL gene, is often used at the family level to show the relationship between genera and species within plant families.
Cell membrane or plasma membrane is a membrane that separates the interior of all cells from the exterior, much like a door separates us from room to room.
Plasma membrane, the living membrane that surrounds the cytoplasm of all cells. It is composed of a phospholipid bilayer with embedded glycoproteins. In the sandwich model, the two phospholipid bilayers are sandwiched between two layers of protein. The membranes of organelles are also composed of phospholipid bilayer. Golgi apparatus, a series of flattened membrane-bound sacs involved in the storage, modification, and secretion of proteins and lipids destined to leave the cell and for use within the cell.
The cytoplasm is a small gel-like substance residing between the cell membrane, holding the cell's internal substance structures called organelles except for the nucleus. All the contents in the cell of prokaryotic organisms which lack a cell nucleus are contained in the cytoplasm.
A centroid is a barren-shaped cell structure found in most animal eukaryotic cells. Though it is absent in higher plants and most fungi, the walls of each centroid are usually composed of 9 triplets of microtubules, protein of the cytoskeleton.